And our second main topic today comes to us from Jeff Singer, who writes, "This weekend, Jordan Peele's Us is coming to theaters. Just how big is this film going to open to this weekend? Could it be as big as A Quiet Place, maybe even dethrone Halloween 2018 as Blumhouse's biggest opening?" All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. And yes, one of the films I'm really excited about this month is Us. I'm going to go see it tonight. And, Ann and I are both really excited to see it. Now, put this in perspective. You're asking how big could this movie be? Right now, the tracking on Us, and this is actually pretty impressive for a film like this. Us is tracking for a $45 to $50 million opening. That's really big for a genre film like this. And when you put that into perspective against, the Academy Award-winning film Get Out that Jordan Peele did with his first film, that film opened to $33 million. So this thing, look, is it going to be the biggest thing in the world? No, this isn't the type of movie that is designed to be the biggest thing in the world. So if this thing does open to 45 to 50, maybe even a little bit north of that, that's got to be considered an astonishing success, especially when you compare it to Jordan Peele's first film that he's coming off of. Rob, I know you and I have both been talking about this movie a lot the last couple of months. I know you're stoked to see it. How's this film going to do? How are people going to respond to it, do you think?
Again, I think the tracking underestimates the want to see on this film. The obviously the trailers are very intriguing. Jordan Peele's kind of Jordan Peele's year. He's now the new Rod Serling, host of CBS All Access Twilight Zone. He's got Us coming out. I mean, and what's great about Jordan Peele is, I think, his issue-oriented films, even though they have to do with African American audiences and that kind of subject matter, total crossover appeal. And I think that he gets all kinds of audiences now to come out. Everyone loved Get Out. And we always talk about how, well, Disney, is going to make $2 billion on Endgame. These movies are not expensive. The Blumhouse model is they market them very well, but they don't spend a lot of money. So the profitability of these films, they're in profit. I mean, if this thing opens at 55 million or more, it's already in profit pretty much. And I think this movie is going to be huge. I think it's going to be huge. I wouldn't be surprised if it opened to $75 million. I think the want to see on this movie is huge. I think look, horror is back in a big way. Yeah. Halloween, don't ever underestimate what Jason Blum's doing over there, because, man, they are killing it. And Us looks, it doesn't look like a ghost story. It doesn't look like a slasher movie. It looks like something really new and really interesting and really scary. And dude, I'm going tonight. I'm stoked.
Now, I don't know, man. Like, I agree with you. I think it could exceed tracking. I don't know that it's going to exceed tracking by 50%. Like, I think it can go above. I don't know that 75 is realistic, but
no, I think it may be. You're right, but Halloween was certainly a huge opening.
Well, Halloween was $76 million. So, in asking you the question, do I think that Us could open to Halloween numbers? Well, no, but that's kind of understandable. Halloween was a very well-known, decades-old IP. Jamie Lee Curtis coming back. They pumped great trailers for it, all that kind of stuff. And it looks like a different kind of movie, despite the fact that they both look like they fit into the horror genre. Halloween looked like a very different film than Us. And so you get Us. This is a brand new, very original kind of film. Jordan Peele's second film. Man, I'm just telling you, if this thing does open to 45 to 50, maybe even north of that, that's a huge win.
It's a huge win.
That's a huge win.
I think it's a foregone conclusion this is a huge win, because just what kind of a movie it is. It looks fiercely original, like something we've never seen before. I mean, Lupita Nyong'o is, one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. She's just killing it. And her performance, apparently, judging by the early reactions, is just one for the ages. And I think this movie is, I think it's going to really crush the box office.
And it's carrying a 98% right now critic rating, so let's keep our eyes on that.